Welcome everybody to more Gwent. I enjoyed Gwent yesterday, it was a lot of fun. We played this Oracle Swarm deck, and it was really good. We didn't lose that much until towards the end we started losing. The idea is, we have the Tatterwing, which is immune, and the idea is like to be unitless really. It's good in this meta. Now what a lot of people do with Lara Doran in this deck, because she is set to 1 power by Tatterwing, is they invest a lot of provisions in order to replay Lara Doran, and I felt like that probably wasn't worth it. And yeah, basically you're going to end up playing like Gels, maybe Red Riders, cards I just really don't want in this deck at all, frankly. And so I decided that I'm just going to use Lara Doran once, and honestly I was quite impressed with the setup overall. We have Maddock, with the Sappers being really good cards. We did unfortunately lose the last couple of games. I think I didn't play perfectly either on those of yesterday's stream. So let's try and get back to winning ways. It's possible it wasn't the last. We definitely lost like a couple of games towards the end, basically. So let's try and bounce back. Hopefully the audio's about right. Obviously we don't want Maddock in opening hand, that much is clear. The Wolf Packs are good cards in opening hand. I actually think we don't want double Nalgafar crew. Unfortunately, it might be a flipping Sahil deck, which is about our worst nightmare. Not so sure I want to have the Wolfsbane in opening hand either, really. We actually don't have any bombs, unfortunately, here for the Sapper. Let's go for the Arrakis Nest, nice and early. Obviously, nice synergy with the Wolf Pack and the Magic Lamp. So while using that, it is possible TA could be still better than the Magic Lamp as well, to be honest. Still not convinced by the Magic Lamp. Alright, the good news is it's not Sahil. I'm just opening chat on my phone here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, the problem is like I could go spontaneous here. But the Magic Lamp is almost making it more awkward for me than it should be, right? Actually interesting. So we don't want to use Royal Decree, really. I wouldn't mind thinning this. I could play like this is going to spawn how many? 3? Might end up filling the front row, that's the concern, but oh, you fill the front row. Yeah, I'm not sure on the lamp based off early games. I think our plan here is to actually use Lara Doran off Royal Decree in round 1, because we have most of our swarm available in hand. Hey Inzaghi, hey Rachel, hey Ely, hey Barris. When am I unveiling my set 7 card? I'm just going to do it basically when my video goes live. I'm going to post a video in the evening. That's the plan. So not for a while, basically. So we're going to use the Nalgafar crew with Lara Doran. I think we can just use the Whispers to thin as well. Obviously, we've committed most of our swarm here, but that's why we're going to use Lara Doran in round 1. We don't have to commit to Lara Doran just yet either, right? We can relax for a moment.
Look closely, kiddos, on thy courageous mother.
The deck's that good, they just don't want it, mate. And frankly, who can blame them? Yeah, this is going to be the last Gwent stream for a while because I am traveling for the next like 10 days. But tomorrow I'm doing like a pre-release event for the new Gundam TCG at my local game store. So I'm probably not going to live stream that. I'm probably just going to record and then edit while I'm traveling. But basically it means there's no Gwent stream tomorrow and then I'm traveling for the next 10 days. So I wouldn't be doing any Gwent while I'm traveling. Most likely, I mean, I actually can do Gwent streams from my laptop, but I think while I'm traveling, I'll just take some time off from games and just relax a bit, you know? There'll still be Digital Arcana content coming out during that time because I've got quite a lot of stuff I can edit and put together, but I do plan on playing some Gwent towards the end of the season again, though. Don't want to break Maddock. Not even sure really about getting rid of the Red Haze there, but I feel like it might be a bit awkward. Probably Red Haze is just a card to keep in hand, right? Because it's just going to be good at some point, and you're going to... I remember like mulliganing it away yesterday and being like, damn, I wish I still had that Red Haze. Yeah, Lorcana stream on Saturday. That's a very good point. So we could go Sappers here. But the problem is if you hit Maddock off the first one, it actually breaks the Maddock. So let's just go safety first. Unfortunately, it lands in the back row. We would have rather it be in the front. But that is not a very good heat wave, is it, really? Very fun at seeing that. Obviously, it looks like they're quite a control-heavy deck, so we might just want to... I don't want to use the Dancing Star yet when it looks quite good. I think I'm just fine taking the Nalgafar crew. The thing is the Nalgafar crew is like our main way of getting Lara Doran to go through. I'm going to go for it. Which is a bit controversial. Yeah, I'm playing in a big Lorcana tournament on Saturday. If you guys haven't watched Lorcana before, the stream on Saturday I'm doing might be of interest because it is a pretty big tournament with some pretty big players. Forward to it. Yeah, Dancing Star looking nice and tasty here.
Don't you worry yourself, your grace. We'll get it done in no time.
So we have got another Nalgafar crew to set up the Lara Doran. Just not wanting to go too tall on anything at the moment. But we might just go like Leader Charge Spontaneous, for example. Start getting some Swarm through. We'd obviously rather hold on to the Royal Decree. But what I might use it for is the Tribute to get the Hive Mind. They can actually pass here, but I don't think I really care. Decisions like that are pretty important. It's like, okay, if they pass, do I lose? The answer is probably not. Seagulls are annoyingly good against us, no doubt about that. That's also why we have Dancing Stars. Yeah, the concern is if I do this, I'm just going very tall. One, two, four. I'll just take a gotcha. Fine with that. Yeah, it got buffed by the community this month. We are in the season of the Seagull. It's kind of like people trolling buffed it. It's the worst change there's ever been in the Balance Council history. Usually they're really good changes. This one, someone trolled. It's like a bit of a meme change that people suggest sometimes, and clearly people have actually gone for it this time, and I imagine everyone's regretting it. But really, like, the seagulls are very meta-defining, which is why we're also trying to play like a bit of a unitless deck, because we're actually, even though seagulls are good against the drones, like the whole unitless vibe is quite good against these styles of decks. Quite interesting. I guess we just go tribute for Hive Mind here. Of course, the next question is, do we push or do we pass? We do have the Hive Mind carryover to maybe do a bit of a push. But with their leader, I'm not so sure that the Hive Mind carryover achieves a whole bunch. "25 points of immunity, though. Like, we could just try and 2-0 here, maybe. Don't have the Morvid. I don't really know if I fancy my chances in a long round against them, so I might push a bit, honestly. Does this deck do well in the long round? I don't know. We're still working it out. Yeah, that's true. I've been so busy this week. I will actually try and get to Metafy. I've been trying to sort everything out and I just haven't really made any progress. I have, but there's like bits that I've been wanting to do which I just haven't got around to. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Can't imagine this will survive either, but it's worth a try, innit? We could have maybe eaten all of them. I just wanted to make sure I play around the leader. At least a little bit. Is this an online game only? Yeah, it's online only. Interestingly, there's a physical version coming, but it's like very different. It's basically, this was a mini game within The Witcher 3, and then it got turned into an online version. And we're actually getting a paper version of The Witcher 3 version, which is like going to be less complex and less like basically it's a game that's designed for a single player RPG, but you're going to be able to play it physically, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I actually need to make a video on that. That's another thing to add to my to-do list. I'll probably do that after today's stream, actually. That is a good reminder. So interesting, we have a pass here. Surely I'm just spawning 3 units and removing the greatsword, right? I guess what we could do as well is we could ping this down. And weather. Sure. Almost didn't work, but it worked. Just about. You couldn't make this paper. It's because Witcher 3 is like designed as a single player game. You just couldn't, like, all the designs of You can actually just play it on paper, theoretically. This is like designed as a digital game. There's just lots of different effects, right? Like, for example, Prince Villain, play a random gold card from your deck. This is not an ability that you could have in a physical card game, right? It's a great game, Penny, no doubt. It's my favorite game of all time. Disney Arcana's definitely running it close. And I prefer Disney Arcana right now because I've played this game for many, many years now, since like 2017. They also like the Witcher 3 version of Gwent. A lot of people really, really love and have always said, oh, I'd love to play like a proper version of this. Oh, Harry with the massive raid, my brother. Dude, I was thinking about you like 2 days ago because I saw a throwback video on my phone from when we were in New York and I spilt coffee on you. Do you remember? Well, I mean, you spilt coffee on yourself, but you blamed it on me. Cheers, Harry. Hope you're good. I'm definitely going to check Snap out again soon, eventually one day. I'm getting closer. I've been saying that for a while, I know, but I hope you're good, my friend. I'd love to hang out soon. We're playing Gwent the Witch card game. We could slam the Willem here. Willem is going to play a random gold. It's either Shere Khan, the Morvard, or the Wolfsbane. I really don't want to hit the Morvard right now, but... Oh, never mind. We're just going to get tool punished. It might be fine. It's still a lot of points. Not missing out. No Gwent is discontinued, but the devs... Yeah, you get basically monthly balance changes voted upon by the community in Gwent. Which is pretty cool.
Get this over with. Double the coin and consider it done.
I mean, they could have leader charged and would have forced my last card. I feel like I just pass, right? What would I have for round 3 if I don't? Basically nothing. No new stuff, just balance. Provisions and power. But there's a lot of stuff that got reworked in the games last year. Basically where like unplayable cards got new abilities. So there's probably a lot of things that you've not ever seen before. Yeah, they used Yeet Whip already, that's true. I'm hoping my 25-point immune is going to be good enough against their... You know, they've got their leader as their main source of carryover, but I've got a 25 power immune card. This is really the position you want to be in with Tatooine, right? Shere Khan's probably just not doing much. Red Haze is awkward. Obviously, Maddock got heat waved. To be fair, the Sapper's not bad, is it? I think Shere Khan has to go. Probably the Red Hazer. I mean, honestly, we could keep this. Doesn't really get any better. Like, maybe Wolfsbane is better, but... Wolfpack is a lot worse, isn't it? It's like the middle ground, because it might just draw us into any of the bad cards, but we might get something half decent. That's fine. We upgraded, basically. We got an extra 1 damage and a body on the board compared... Yeah, no, it's CD Projekt. So CD Projekt is still running the servers. It's just CD Projekt are working on like a bunch of other projects now. We could have, in theory, just played the Tatooine. I'm just worried they have like a random Curse of Corruption or something like this. I kind of want to respect that. I think that's like my lose condition at the moment. I'll probably just discard the Red Haze. I don't think they can get 25 points. Yo, Silly Dog, what's up? Yeah, making things like Witcher 4, Cyberpunk 2, and there's like they're working on 3 games at the moment for the first time, right? Oh god. Imagine my tattooing was to the left. The right, I mean. It is the rightmost card, isn't it? Phew! Fair play to them. They tried to Camby us, but I got my 25-point Tatooine. It is the main card of the deck. It's the card we've built around, and you can see why. Today's stream, guys, is sponsored by Defiance. Defiance is a brand new, free-to-play, multiplayer card game in your browser. I've been enjoying it. We're going to be slamming Gwent for a fair old while. It's actually a really good reminder that after the stream today, I'm going to record a video on the latest news on the single-player Gwent. I'm going to be making a lot of content on the Gwent physical game when it comes out later this year. There's some pretty interesting news that got announced over the weekend about it. We get, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's all the cards from Witcher 3. I'll be having a video on it, like I say, probably, I guess it'll go up tomorrow, but maybe like over the weekend because I'm traveling. Busy, but I'm going to record it today. I don't know exactly when I'll post it yet. So we've got a good opening hand for like a swarm kind of tactic. Honestly, the hand is keepable. Not like I ever want... I actually might just keep the hand. 2 sappers and 2 bombs. We run the risk of bricking Maddock with that kind of setup, but I think it's fine. I'm going to risk it. We want like 1 Nalgafar crew plus Lara Doran, and we have like... Maybe I could have looked for a bit more swarm, honestly. Probably should have looked for a bit more swarm. Get underestimated how little swarm I have. Don't draw Maddock. Not a great draw. Not sure I nailed the mulligan there, to be honest with you. Ooh. Quite scary. Hopefully the Maddock holds on by a little minor miracle. That's a pretty big deal. Rip. That would have been such a nice moment for us if we were able to polish off that messenger. Haven't got all day. We definitely need some round control. Because, like, the storm type cards are going to be a problem for us. Alright, that's quite scary because I can't really do this in one. Which means I would have to go for a long round or bleed down a card. And they aren't getting any points. Wait, the anglerfish is going back in the deck, right? So they're at -2. 19. A lot of points I need. I don't think I can do it in one still. I mean, I could with the flipping Tatooine. But that seems too expensive, right? Doesn't look great. I guess we're just having to go for a long round. Or slam the Tatooine. Maybe I just slam the Tatooine, honestly. It's not good news for us though, is it? We don't want to be doing that, but I think we need round control. We can try and go for a short round 3 with Morvard instead. The red haze could pop off. Didn't draw that well. I didn't mean to do that. It was a misclick. I wanted the other thing first. Rip. Hopefully they can't remove it. Okay, well, it's still alive, which is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have the spontaneous, which I was hoping to find. That would be a real game changer at this moment in time. I might just leave it like that for now. Willem is Wolfsbane. Just don't have much swarm at all, do we really? Doesn't look good for us. I mean, this is still alive, so I might just rely on using Lara Doran.
We've caught another taskmaster.
We're just losing. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's GG. It is a very, very awkward hand that we had here. If I want a Lara Doran, I have to go for it now, I guess.
Only you are by my side. One born to hang will never drown.
This is an even better Red Haze turn. Forgot he was lurking.
This is for Melusine, one
The
and all.
sea demands a price. And you shall pay it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the card that kind of needs to get out of them.
I must think of my folk.
Yeah, it's just all gonna be a pear shape. You can see why I had to get round control. There's no way I was ever winning a long round against them. It's just a shame I burnt the tattooing and lost card advantage. Bad matchup, really. And the draws weren't too kind. We don't have any leader charges left, do we? It's a pretty good hand. Thanks, Geordie. Yeah, nothing I can do about the Flaminica apart from hope that they miss it. It's not that big. Is it even a Flaminica deck? I don't know. It's not that impressive. That was pretty impressive, mind you. There's a world we win from here.
Cutting job you did there.
Oh, boost by 2. Okay, there's not. I mean, there is. Like, if they missed it. That's my point. I thought I actually only boosted by 1. We weren't a million miles away, though. Like, if they missed the card, I think it's a very bad matchup for us. I actually do want to see if we can tweak the deck at all, if there's anything we would like to change. Is there any other, like, swarmy cards I'm not playing, which you guys think I should be looking at? I could see a world in which we play the Behemoth, even though it's, like, 2 points less. Let me out! Yeah, I don't think I want Glusty, to be honest. I haven't been that impressed by Laura Doran at all. He's fine. The deck feels kind of clean. Not really sure there's any other Swarm cards I want to play. I'm not really sure I like the Wolfsbane that much, but it's weird not to play a Tool Punish. Like, I'd probably rather just play like another bomb compared to the Wolfsbane. But maybe that's just because I've not queued into that many Tool Punish decks. How good is the Behemoth? It plays for 4, 5 without any other boosts. Not bad. I don't know that it's good though either, really. There's nothing that like jumps out at me like, oh yeah, I need that in my life, you know? Obviously, tattooing sets everything to 1 power, so... I don't think Ivo's good. Vivian could be okay. Like, she's... I don't really think so, though, right? It's like, what... You don't even have much good. Like, you could play her next to Maddock, and she plays for 12, but... Not so sure I care that much about that. I would like more Swarm, if possible. We could play Ethereal. Ethereal is actually a big consideration, right? The problem is the first one plays for 1 point. But it is an engine. I'm kind of down to try Ethereal. I'm not that impressed by Wolfsbane in general. But it's also like, I don't know about Ethereal. I don't think it's good. We have like no other engines. I think it's bad, right? So Scratch-a-Lot's kind of okay because it's immune. Problem is it would die to like rain or something like this. Alright, sounds like I'm also playing in a Lorcana. Yeah, Yen I do like. I just don't know if we really swarm that quickly. Yen is definitely something I could get behind. I don't think we can play Yaga. Yen I would like. I do think we need a little bit more like explosive points. I'm not really sure the Wolfsbane does that much for us in general. It feels a bit awkward. I'm also not that big on Willem. He's kind of good, but he's kind of clunky. Like, our hands just feel a little bit awkward at times, right? I would quite like to play Yen. It would be Willem that would have to make way, probably. And then we're 3 and Wolfsbane. So is there any other units? Oh, the Pred Dive. I did want to play Pred Dive. It's in the thumbnail. I really would like Pred Dive. I'd actually like 2 Pred Dives if possible. I'm kind of up for that. They never expect the second Pred Dive, right? That looks pretty cool. We put Yen in and a Pred Dive. Yennefer's one of my favorite cards of all time. So let's give Yen a spin. We have no Tool Punish anymore, which feels a bit weird, but I'm not really sure Tool Punishes are that good at the moment anyway. Obviously, they can be. But I think just a little bit more explosive power when we push into round 2 is probably going to be better. Because we do kind of push into round 2 and we just don't have quite as much juice as I would like. But it means our Swarm is even more valuable than it was before now. And we've lost Willem, so you know, we can't really mulligan away golds either. So we have a lot of Swarm. The Wolf Pack is the weakest card really in the deck, so just get rid of it. It's fine. I don't want to break Maddock, so I probably keep this. It's a lot of Swarm without really any Swarm payoff. Like maybe we actually want to get rid of a swarmer here, but kind of have too much swarm in this hand, so I'm gonna mulligan her. Yes. Could bring Maddock, but I'm gonna risk it.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Oh, good. Wine. Not a step farther.
Don't you worry yourself, Your Grace. We'll get it done in no time.
Nice to have Pred Dive in the mix. Yeah, we're gonna give Yen a go, right? The fact that we can swarm quickly and then you crossed the wrong sorceress. We'll see. She might be a bit awkward in reality, but I think it's good. It can't be bad, really, can it?
Report another taskmaster.
That is not very impressive. Maybe I could have gone Hive Mind first there. I don't know. I think it's like just fine to just make the weather awkward for them, right? But there's only doing 1 point a turn at the moment. That was the best thing, I guess. And we could sheer calm this. I guess the question is how good is that? Not that good is the answer. I don't hate the sound of Dancing Star. That's a very good Sheer Khan, though.
My ice will pierce.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage on this. A lot of points off the Winter Queen. We're gonna take the Hive Mind next. And we go for like the 4 power thing first and then the 7 power guy. So we can just take it with a spontaneous. Keep the engines for a rainy day. We could take this still as well. I think we just do this. If they pass, we should be able to get there, and if they play, then we're chilling. I mean, we're not... It's not super clean. There's a chance I don't quite have enough. Bad feeling about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of need to go front row. So they're gaining 1 point, 2 points. I think it's only 1 leader charge I need, right? They're gaining 1, 2. Very smooth. Pretty smooth. A good pusher. Might even be able to 2-0. I do think without the villain, there's a good chance we're going to miss some things quite often, but we'll see. I like the hand to an extent. I don't know how good Pred Dive is really here. I mean, it could pop off. They could go like Golden Child, right? I think I'm going to do a bit of a soft push. I don't... Obviously, this is basically a brick. I just have a feeling they might open with, like, the Golden Child. I could pass. Probably a good pass, right? Could have slammed the tattooing as well.
They're fully trained for discretion, if you know what I mean.
This is where like the concern of Yennefer and Lara Doran really come in. It really rewards like a swarm playstyle when it's not necessarily always what we want to do. Wolfpack goes. Wolfpack goes. Nice. Taking the Morvid. Was a brick there, which is this, but we had to try and find Morvid, didn't we, really? Yeah, the Lara Doran is not very spectacular here, that's for sure. The thing is, we had hit all the swarm round one and none of the swarm payoff, right? That was what was awkward about this one. But despite that, we're still very much in the game. The Lara Doran is not popping off. Begs the question how good Lara Doran even is in the first place, if I'm honest. I don't know.
Your souls will propel this long ship.
We go here because if they leader, it puts Frost in the front row. That's a wing. We can go triple leader plus Lara. Not a lot of points for a lot of setup. We are a little bit low on Swarm. I could see the Behemoth just because it's 3 bodies. I don't know about Yennefer still. What about Jermaine? Could we just play flipping Jermaine? Honestly, I can kind of almost see it. I don't know. Probably not. He's a 1 power guy. Very bad. Looks like we won though. Imlerus Wrath, maybe last card. Maybe it's Nalgafar. I guess it's Gels. Gels into any of the above. Of course, the Wrath not be a very good option.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
Let's go. Big win. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a drink. I like the deck quite a lot. I don't know about the Yennefer. I think the villain was also kind of okay. It's like, the thing is with this deck is if you miss one of the big golds at the end, you're kind of cooked. So I don't think we should really drop Villain, even though he's a bit of a weird one. It's probably still worth it. It was kind of just changing stuff for the sake of changing stuff, which is fine. Like I always like doing that when building decks, but I think the Yennefer is a bit mid. I mean, we have to ask the question, how good is Loredoran actually? Pretty good. It's probably the answer. The Pred Dive is probably a bit for me. I might just rather a second Red Haze. Which honestly I would kind of be down for a second Red Haze. Are there any other units which massively jump out to us, guys, that we should be playing? I think Willem is probably good enough. Distancy. Honestly, the setup we had was kind of smooth. Spain. I'm not really sure. I want to play Spores. This year I could play. I don't know if it's that much better than Spain anyway. I also think, like, at 8, we could look at a unit instead, right? Like, we don't have to play 2 wolf packs. 2 crews are necessary because of the Loredoran. So Loredoran, in a way, is almost costing us 12. But the Nalgafaz crews, obviously, are quite good in this deck anyway. But if we were to look at other units we could play, Ethereal, I don't think is gonna cut it. Obviously, we could play Doodoo, but I think that's bad. There's the Jotun idea with just Ice Giants, you mulligan. It's pretty bad, sadly. Played the deck quite a lot now. I know I don't want to do that. Gascon do this deck. I was also thinking, not for this deck, but what does Becca's Twisted Mirror do these days? Dark Mirror, still the same thing. That's a cool card. I like that card. Do you ever play Alyssa for double Hive Mind? Probably not. Probably not the worst, but it's probably not worth it. There is the cat as well. Like, so Scratch-A-Lot does interest me. It's immune. It's not going to trigger any Thrive though, right? Like, we're not thriving at all. But it is immune. The Behemoth is not bad. -2 points compared to a normal Behemoth. I'm kind of down to take a card if it really jumps out. Like the Yennefer's spicy, I just think it's not quite worth it. Because it buffs opponents' cards, that's the problem, right? There really is nothing that jumps out. Behemoth, maybe. I think Ethereal's bad. Doodoo is bad, probably. It could just be the Wolfsbane. It's not a bad card. It is organic. Tutor it. I think we'll just stick with Wolfsbane, I guess. We're just sticking with the same list. Kind of hard to argue with the wolf packs being in the deck, really, right? They're just pretty solid.
If you believe in any gods, pray to them now.
The Toad, I think, is not worth it because it's, again, it's losing power, right? So we mulligan Madoc, of course. We have no bombs. Probably Willem goes. We don't want to just YOLO Willem ever here. Alright, so this is a Loredoran round because we've got Swarm and Loredoran. And it looks like we're up against Vi. So we probably just want to contest as quickly as possible with engines. Obviously, it might not be Vi, but my intuition is it might be. Well, that's just rude. It's a very good squirrel. So we almost want to like tempo them here. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, is that going to be Morvid? I think it will be. It could be. That's Morvid, isn't it? It could be Maddox, maybe. Pain. That is absolutely brutal. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how this works. I have a feeling it doesn't spawn anything. If I eat one of these. Oh, this should be fine. I'm talking rubbish. We want to try and save the tool punish for round 3, really.
Are you cold, human insect? It won't be long.
We're going to slam Lara Dorn. Oops! Excuse me. And win on even. That's basically our win con. Win on even. Which I think we've achieved. We'll see. We've given it a good go, haven't we? The Morvad being thinned is quite brutal. So we've got a couple of lines here. Like, I think we need a short round. We need to bleed. We probably lose our double last say, but we probably just want to mulligan away some good cards and try and bleed as much as possible. Like, we could mulligan Tatterwing Wolfsbane, or we might just want to like pass with 2 cards in hand. I guess we're just going to try and pass with 2 cards in hand. What's Willem even hitting here?
We've caught another taskmaster.
Interesting. Risk bricking the Maddox here, sadly. Nice. Roll the creep. Whispers probably to thin. Red Haze might bait them. But with Maddox in the back, they might get baited. It's probably reasonable to pass here. We're probably still losing, I'm not going to lie, but like this hand's very, very good against their deck. It's the best we can really hope for, isn't it? Sure Willem hits anything. Sheer Khan. Don't really have much use for that. For the destroyer. I think I'll keep it. Not that good though. It's like 5 damage maybe, 6. Wow.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Kind of overdid it, right? I actually didn't need as many leader, I only needed 2 leader charges. Technically I should reserve them. I don't think it's going to make any kind of difference, but you never know. Or I should have just taken the Atta Wing, honestly.
Sometimes submission is a virtue.
Red Haze value though. Could play around it technically. It's probably a bit too greedy on my part. Just trying to eke out every point possible at this stage. Play around it. I kind of made myself look like a bit of a wally. I think I wasn't winning. Unless I got a bigger one than that. But I did play it like it. So I could have had... Nah, I had to play it that way, right? I didn't have enough. I think Vi is quite gross. I actually played it correctly, like I didn't have enough points. Thanks, mate. I mean, I actually haven't played much Gwent recently. I played quite a lot, and then I haven't really touched it for a while. It's just a bad matchup. You're trying to... I think Vi's just a bit broken. If I just wanted to win and didn't care about having fun, I would probably be playing Vi right now. Shield wall.
You've talked enough.
You've talked enough. I don't want more of an opening hand. I think like Willem gives us the luxury of taking that mulligan. I don't want a brick. Maddock. Don't have a ton of swarm here. We have a little bit, I guess. Probably enough.
Asking me for help. Now that's smart.
My lady.
So I could see us going
Does draw jealous eyes.
Hive Mind. Test round 1. Because we could slam Wolfsbane here and remove Dandelion.
Nice cars? No. They don't hurt.
Sad.
I hope we can trust you.
That doesn't feel very easy to play, really. That was the other thing in that matchup. They squirreled my my thingamajigabobber. That was kind of the big deciding factor. To be fair, Xavier on my... What's it called? Hive Mind. Really brutal. I wonder if Acid Spit's good. What do you guys think about Acid Spit? Could that maybe be the kind of card I'm looking for? I actually think I want to try Acid Spit. It seems like it might be good. I feel like we've got to give it a try. After this game, I'm going to at least look at the card in the deck builder and see if I think it might be any good. It's probably worth at least that.
Princesses, and we get what? Bloody streagers.
Need to be careful we don't let them Xavier the Maddock here.
When one falls, another replaces him.
All dressed up just for you.
I don't want to click Maddock because they can then Xavier it.
What is it? I shall teach them a lesson they will not forget.
They don't finish Maddock off here because it's 3 damage now. They've played it quite weirdly. Kind of started damaging Maddock a turn too late, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously we've got Wolfsbane as a tool punish potentially. Block it. Now there's room for this. It's great. Dandelion is pretty good. That's a fair. Very telegraph. Wow. It's going to damage itself by 12. Or is the fact it's locked, does it remove that? I think it might remove it, right? Interesting. I don't think we need to lead a charge, right? Unless we want to get ahead. I'm getting 3 points. So I need 31. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 22, 24. 26, 28, 30. Ah, I could just win on... Yeah, let's just win on even. And that's the right amount I need.
So much hatred. So much spite.
Quick maths. Come on, guys. That was pretty good. That was kind of good. Oh! We might still have enough. I don't know.
Where is Sabrina?
25 points, actually. That's a weird choice, bruv. When they had a flipping Griffin, it was 10. This was 7. No! They purified it. I guess it doesn't make a difference. 21 points, 24 points, 22, sorry. No, 25. Jeez! We won on even and they slam Golden Neckar. Don't mind if I do. They do have a million carryover from Dandelion. Might try and bleed the... I can't play Erlen because they're Golden Neckar. Prince Willem. Probably too good to not keep. We could get rid of it now. Yeah, it's probably kind of fine. I don't know, I'm a bit anxious about that. Let's have Morford for round 3.
No! That is a fly landed in your cup, my lady. Allow me.
And they only carry over 5 points. Question is do we burn the Tatooine now or not? I don't think so. Oh, I don't have Maddock. I thought I had Maddock. They got rid of it. Rip. Well, this push was very unsuccessful, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Yeah, it's not so bad.
Death to the invaders!
We short on the round. We lost a card. But we short on the round, and we got a wind helm from them. Plus Royal Decree, right? Because they might miss. I guess they're basically guaranteed to hit exactly what they want. Nice.
Unlike some I get going, I polish my quill, not myself.
Scary.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Don't shield it.
No, oh no. You can't just sacrifice it.
Stick spin
I guess we're just slamming leader and going sheer carnal. Doesn't look great.
The wonders of projectiles and ranged weaponry.
Why don't train on
You telling me there's a chance?
the
Please no curse of corruption at hotmail.com. Well, that was a very weak last card. 2 points. GG. We pulled it off with the old Morford Tatooine combo in a short round. Wow. Wow. I do wonder if this leader's even the best way for this. I'm actually going to go back to the deck builder for a minute. Don't get me wrong, I think the deck's solid, but I feel like I need to have a little bit of creative freedom for a minute here and just like really reevaluate if this is even the way to... Like, This Tatooine card is very strong. So let's just pick a random leader. And everyone told me you have to play Lara Doran and you have to do this and that, but do you? I mean, Lara Doran's good. I do like the theme of the deck, but I do also want, you know, like, I looked earlier at Tatooine in Syndicate and it's just bad, but the Morva Tatooine synergy is kind of insane, right? I like the Maddock as well. Quite a lot. Maddock feels quite good. Maddock should be buffed, man. 10 provision Maddock would be much more fair. Or Maddock. Now that feels like a pretty reasonable set of cards, right? I guess like the question is what other leader would we even care to play? Kind of none of them. Okay, I'm kind of already convinced I want to play the same leader. I do like the deck. Let's go again, I guess. See, oopsie.
For Skellige's glory!
For Skellige's glory! That was a game where our Hive Mind got removed as well. We could play Igni. Thing is we do a lot of damage and we play Wolfsbane, right? Like we could. It's an option. I think I'd rather, like, I just don't think Igni when we're doing damage makes much sense. So Willem goes, right? We never want to slam Willem round one. Probably a Lara Doran kind of hand. You could risk bricking Maddock. I think I will because I have 2 sappers and 2 bombs. I'll take the risk. Statistically, it's the correct thing to do on average, right? If I had 3 bombs or just 1 sapper, I wouldn't have done it. But with the fact that I have 2 sappers, 2 bombs, it felt correct. The reward is not that high and the risk is really, really bad though, so I'd be trolling. So the first question is, do we slam Hive Mind? They just use a lock on Maddock. I don't hate the idea of slamming Hive Mind to try and contest round 1. Obviously, we'd rather use it for carryover though. I think I'm going to go Hive Mind, you know. I can eat Maddock for starters. It allows me to preserve a leader charge with Spontaneous. I guess I actually won't. What I'm going to do here is I'll go leader. I will use a leader charge. Do that. Well, I went uneven, so just commit to it.
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
Oops, I forgot about the sapper. My bad. That is my bad.
Blood washes away all shame.
Wow. Big commitment.
We've caught another taskmaster.
Keep the meat coming and I'll tell you a tale.
What? They should have gone back row for sure. They're trying to clog us.
Run. You'll not get far.
I don't think they see the Lara Doran coming.
I'll cleave you in two.
Best and last.
Blood is my curse.
Whoever did it in the end, didn't we? Lara Doran really should have been trying to win on even. I mean, they committed a lot. It's just that. Yeah, I still have Hive Mind for round like 3 as well. I still have like a bit of carryover. I kind of want to push. Quite like to push if I can. Probably just drop the Sapper and accept that I kind of threw. That's that good. We don't want to let them just take Ren free on a dry pass, right? I definitely didn't play that too smoothly though in the end. Probably should have tried to win on even.
Yeah, it's Baptiste. Go ahead, feel it.
And also like wasted not playing the Sapper completely. That was huge misplay.
I fish breath? How dare you, foul swine!
I don't know what this card does, like lead or something. Not impressive. That is some very weak cards they've played, isn't it? I mean, we could just 2-0 here, right? I could also go Shere Khan. Shere Khan never gets better. It runs the risk of missing Tatooine, but it's very unlikely that will happen. With Willem in the deck still. There's also Wolfsbane, I guess, so possible.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Hmm. I'm just going to play, honestly. Probably gets both cards from them. I would wager. Whoop. Maybe not.
How can I help?
Phew.
Damn it.
Well, Igni would have been pretty good against my Tatooine. I might not find the Tatooine. It is possible. If we hit Wolfsbane, we keep it just because of Willem. So Willem's guaranteed now. So there's 2 cards which find. Okay, cool. Do we have Maddock or did it get hit? We do have it. Hand's kind of as good as we could hope. The problem is Camby hits the Willem. Nothing I can really do about that. I could just try and find tattooing in hand. Be safe. Might lose to Camby here.
Tide rolls in, tide rolls out. It's not anything you could possibly explain.
I must think of my folk.
Play around the Camby as soon as possible.
Not your lucky day.
Go for a quick wee. GG. Boy, your flush, you see the view. Alright. Play a few games with the Invigorate deck. This is the one with Yorveth. By the full commitment. What in the last round? What's the Valentine's plan? I am going to be in Germany with a bunch of sweaty card gamers. Pretty romantic, right? I know. I think I'm going for dinner with like 10 German card gamers. They're probably all dudes. Guaranteed. I'm excited though, it's gonna be fun. Nice. No Farseer. Oh god. Well, I guess we could just go Sam Golden Echo and try and find the Serpent Trap I just mulliganed. It's pretty risky, but whatever. Let's just go for it, innit? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Hog.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
Just putting the Troubadour away. Putting Aglace in hand.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
Oh! I mean, was this not the best play of all time? It's got to be up there. That was absolutely insane. There's no coming back from that. It's over. There's no coming back from that, guys. Go next. Okay, they're trying to come back from it. The engines are pretty poor here, really.
Present them two scabbardless swords.
No! Oh, I wanted to do that. That's fine. I need to remember about that thing, though. Oh my god, the high roll. Holy moly. We just rolled talk twice. From first Ithleen and then this. Holy moly.
Piece of lembas.
Imagine we pulled it off 3 times. I mean, this lead is quite concerning, isn't it, really? Really sure what to do. I guess I could just bait the leader. Don't really know that I should actually be doing this just yet.
Show me the coin or sod off.
So, you can leader it. Go on. I don't care. I'll just pass. I think that's the logic. They're probably just going to remove it anyway.
Do you honestly think you can catch me? You fool. Got business for me?
How many points do you want? Yes. That's the answer. Yes. We just pick the one on the left.
I'm so tired.
Purify.
My blade. I trust you have sharpened it.
The concern is here, if we play Dunker, they might just pass, but kind of fine, right? Just play the Watcher thing in Majigama. So are they really going to pass? Doubt it. And save 6, so they don't really have any tool punish.
Cursed idiots! I ought to ram you!
We all make sacrifices. The Empire ours.
Trading talk for leader seems super reasonable. So what is that last card that they don't want to use? I'll call it there. Could have gone. We're not even still, but... Talk for leader seems super fine to me. Just want like a good dry pass card, which that is to an extent. Matter, what's the matter? Gives us Siri. It's kind of good. Let's get rid of matter, honestly. Like if they play, we just play this and just be annoying.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
Riddle's quite good. File's quite good. Matter's not very good, I think, unless there's something we particularly want that we don't already have, but I don't think there is. Just get rid of her, probably. Plus is like 7 points. Probably the worst card, right? Hog.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Oh. That didn't go to plan for them.
Who watches the Watcher? Enough! Let us finish this.
Pain.
Step forward and let us settle this.
Nilfgaard will conquer these lands, with our aid or without it.
I shall flog them into submission.
Wow, what a play. That's insane, mate.
Not afraid? You should be.
Fine. If my coin's
They don't have any tool punish. Not worried. If I was worried about tool punish, I just would have won on even round 1. I would have played it differently. They just don't have tool punish in the deck, so I'm chilling. Hope. I guess there's Vilgefortz! I forgot about Vilgefortz! Oh, I might be in danger. Could be in danger, guys. I kind of forgot that Vilgefortz is a card that does actually exist. I might be in danger.
Yield and save me some time.
I'm in danger, aren't I? They probably have Vilg. Of course they have Vilg. Oh, damn it. I played this badly then. No, that's not very good. But we lose to Vilg, I think. We should have put like some extra buffs on Siri, right? For example, I could have like 3 points extra on Siri over here. That's not Vilg. Og. Oof. Oof.
I'll do what I can.
I should have got rid of Roll Decree. Oh, guys, my chat was not loading properly. Sorry, chat. I've just refreshed it, and now everyone is... I'm seeing a million things. None of your messages were coming through on my phone before. For like 20 minutes. I thought chat was so quiet. I'm sorry. But I can now see everyone. Hi, everyone! I couldn't see you for ages, I'm not gonna lie. Did you notice? The Twitch app sucks! So we're gonna put Aglace in hand. I guess I'll just get rid of Roll Decree, right? I think I care to Roll Decree. Probably. Let's get rid of it still. I just like all the cards I have, really. We can just... Well, we don't want this to flip, do we? So we need to be careful not to play it too early. I go leader, leader. I guess we want to Farseer this and this. Good line. What one card do you think would put in a different action? That's a tricky question. So I'm going to go leader. I don't want to buff this. I guess I could Farseer it. Maybe I do want to buff this. I want to Farseer this, for sure. And I guess technically I want to Farseer... I'm always buffing Aglace every time as well, probs. It's confusing. So with the first Farseer, I'm going to buff Talk, and the second Farseer, I'm going to buff Watcher. That's my idea. But maybe I should just... I think that's fine. There's like a world it doesn't work. But it should work, on average.
Not afraid. You should be.
I don't train on the cone. I hate it.
I have no brain power to think about that right now. I'm not going to lie.
This moment, I've seen it already.
I'm too busy trying to not make mistakes. I don't know. Card would be good. Some like immune cards elsewhere, right? Square tail.
Maybe the pendulum. I'm much better at that.
What card do you guys think? I ain't got a Scooby, mate.
Fine. If my coin's ranked to ye, go kiss a dog neath its tail.
So the general idea of this one is with the sticky situation plus Yorvith, move an allied trap back to your hand. Bit of a banger. Further sticky situation.
I don't train on the cone.
I hate it. Probably the right time to go for it now, I guess. It's a pretty big Ithling, isn't it? Innit?
I'm too old for this shit.
Language.
Spally!
Oh my days, Ithling, calm down. This is such a good reach card for us here. Wow, that is a big misplay from our opponent. They're going to regret that. "23 is a good number on Ithling, right? Because of Panther.
When the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow.
I should have just passed, honestly. Probably should have. I was hoping I might get that from them, though.
Sure, no problem.
Like, the Geralt kind of suggests they have multiple tool punishes in hand. This went well. 2 tool punishes down. Admittedly, Ithling having so many points in it was very unfortunate. Serpent Trap's probably not very good here. Bountiful Harvest is fine, but I want to take the mulligan. Series a good dry pass card. It's also a nice leader here.
To arms, men.
Yield and save me some time.
The windmill is hard. The windmill. Its sticks spin around and smash you.
Step forward and let us settle this.
Big game for Everton today. Merseyside derby. I'm worried my chat's still not working. Let me refresh my chat. My app, man. Let's close it and start again. I'm worried it's bugging.
I'll cleave you in two.
I feel like it's bugging. Just 21 points of tempo, which gets us ahead.
We are the eyes of dawn.
Really good. Bro, how is the Twitch app so bad? Yeah, I can see you again now, chat. It's not my fault, it's the Twitch app. I'm literally using the official Twitch app and it's garbaggio. Hello again. Hope SPECI pay you overtime. Best mod. True.
Oh, one of the two sides. The rest will fall in place.
Definitely better than this Kung Fu Rabbit fella. That's for sure.
Oi, hey there, come here.
What's the matter with you?
Mere, kispar in me.
D tier is generous, Negan, frankly. 13, which is a 30-point card. With the potential to get a bit bigger, but so can Tor.
Humans have no right to make such a claim.
More than 30 because of the Dunker. It's already basically the same amount. Points off. Are you still earning money? Yeah, I am. I'm doing it for my job. Volcano's going pretty well at the moment. I'm actually gearing up to move out. Finally! I've been talking about it for years, haven't I? Ever since I started streaming, I'm like, I'm going to move out soon. And it never happened, but it's actually happening soon. I think. It looks to be the case anyway.
Show me the coin or sod off.
I'm an official caster for Disney Volcano. That's pretty cool. I'm certainly not making millions. I still live at my dad's house, mate, you know. But I'm an official caster for Disney Volcano. I did, I think, 6 events this year with them. All of the events in Europe. Getting there. He's awesome at it. Thanks. Yeah, the Gwent people know that, you know, I can do a little bit of casting. Gwent was obviously my come up in casting. I always felt like the thing I was best at was casting, actually. It's what I enjoy the most. But yeah, I've moved into a physical card game space, and physical card game space is really interesting compared with digital, because there's like digital card games there's a real lack of, and there's so many creators, and physical card games is kind of the opposite. There's tons of physical card games, and there's very few creators for them. So I really like the space I'm in. I've got some really big plans for this year for like pretty viral content. Like I'm gonna, for example, learn how to play the Pokemon card game, give myself like a week, and compete at a major event, document it. All sorts of cool stuff planned. I just need to move out and get my own place, so I can like, I basically need to be closer to people that I can record content with, because physical card games, recording stuff over webcam is just not what you're supposed to be doing, right? It's supposed to be like in-person recording, and that's basically the plan of hoping to move out in the next couple months. What about Magic? Yeah, I'm gonna dip my toe into Magic as well. Exactly, there's so much I can do, right? I've never played Magic. I've got some Magic behind me though. I've never played it. There's so much I can do, mate. I just need to move first, get a little recording studio at my flat, and I'm good to go. That's the plan. Yeah, like Oro, for example, I'm playing a new card game which is coming out in a few months called it's like Gundam TCG. Wait, there are 2 doors side by side. Yes, that's a closet. I actually need to tidy that closet up. I gave my room a tidy up recently, but I didn't get around to the closet. Just go into a closet. Sure, I went into my closet for a wee. Serpent Trap might pop off here. Yorvith would be really awesome to find. Don't want to mulligan the Vial because Golden Necker is going to be the thingamajiggamabobber now. Probably get rid of Harvest. Nice! Don't want to brick the Necker, so we probably just keep this. Not the best hand I've ever seen. Long-term plan financially. Just keep doing what I'm doing, man. It's going well. It's going all in the right direction. Keep casting for card games. Hopefully, like, pick up some more casting gigs. Either more for Lorcana, like in North America and Asia, or pick up, you know, continue to do the European ones for Lorcana and pick up another card game as a caster. Make make more viral content. Keep doing what I'm doing. I do like Lorcana coaching. Just keep doing what I'm doing really, but just continue to improve and get better. Things are going well, man. I've never, like, a big problem I've had with my whole life is I've never been too financially savvy, and I've not really been that interested in financials of stuff. I've never been very money driven, but I've kind of managed to really start working towards being better in that regard in the recent months really. So hopefully I can just continue on that trajectory and just be more money savvy and more money driven. Because I think being money driven is not, you know, I've always kind of viewed it as I think it's kind of good that I'm not inherently driven by money, but I think it's also been a bit of a detriment. Right? Being driven by money is kind of important at my age, and I'm trying to become more driven by money. That makes sense. It sounds kind of weird, but probably doesn't sound that weird. Probably just makes sense. Let's go for the golden necker, I think.
Step forward and let us settle this.
Triss for Aglace seems reasonable, right? This deck is pretty good. Honestly, I'm quite impressed. Devil driven. Being money driven is kind of soulless. Yeah. It's good to have a bit of a mix of both, I think, right? I think it's good that I'm not inherently money driven. I think that's not a bad thing, but I think also, like, I'm 28 now, I still live at home. Like, it's a tough world I've inherited, as many of us have, right? I mean, most of us are probably similar ages. So, I think it's important to try and...
Not afraid? You should be.
try and be a bit more money driven, really.
Enough of this farce. Vedrai, Enlay!
This deck is kind of crackers, I'm not gonna lie, mate. Seven damage. We'll just do that. Sam Aglace.
The righteous shall be recompensed.
Eight damage. $21 tempo. Doesn't get me ahead. I mean, I could consider passing. Not gonna lie, I kind of just want Sam Aglace.
Drink this, you'll feel better.
Oops. But here, living with parents is the new meta. Kind of true. Yeah, I'm looking at flats at the moment, and it is absurd. I think it's important for my career that I have my own space, right? Because I'm self-employed and working from home. I just need to be in a city with people that I can record stuff with and stuff. I'm definitely on the right path. Tough world out there, though, man.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
Got him.
We are the eyes of Dolblathan.
Eh.
Fine. If my coin's ranked to you, go kiss a dog neath its tail.
I was kind of screwed if the talk buff didn't hit either of those guys there. Interesting.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
I know they have Erendite still. Gonna be King Crom, I guess. Last card's Erendite. 34 does get us ahead. 27. Also get us ahead with carryover. You have to imagine that if I play this, they're just going to play the Erendite anyway, right? I just play this to get there. Just Sam Erendite and I just get there with Talk anyway, with my carryover still intact.
I'm watching.
The last card's Erendite. My last card's a 34-point Talk. They have only like 2 points more of carryover than I do. Not a big deal. Matter seems quite bad. I doubt they have another tool punish.
I foresee victory for you.
But yeah, if they do, then we... Damn it! Should have gone back row technically. Or you know.
I never miss.
Oi! Hey there! Come here!
Erendite. And hopefully not a tool punish. Nice. Give me one.
Humans have no right to make such a claim.
That's a big boy, innit? That is a big boy. GG. 39 points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Alright guys, I'm going to switch over to Defiance. Sponsor time. Defiance is a brand new physical... No, not physical. Digital card game. What time do you think it starts, Defiance? Right now. Defiance! I'm really enjoying it. I am enjoying it a lot. Playdefiance.com. You can check it out. It's free to play. It's a lot of fun. It's interesting. Gameplay's pretty nice. The other thing that's quite exciting is we're very close. I need to just fix this window a bit because I was recording something else. I wanted a slightly different browser setup. Doing browser sources, like doing any sources on my laptop is quite weird. I think it's because like, I honestly don't know why it is, but it's weird. It's not this game, it's everything I do. On OBS on my laptop, it's like it's, usually when you do a browser source, it will just clip the full screen perfectly, but here I kind of have to freestyle it myself a bit. It's a bit weird. Like that. Some of the bottom's not quite on screen, but I think it doesn't matter. I already got my daily reward. I logged in to check some stuff earlier. But yeah, we are basically, if we play 2 heroes, we finish the last quest we didn't finish yesterday, and we get a big reward box. Let's just go straight into a game. We're not going to wager. Yeah, Defiance are sponsoring today's stream and also sponsored yesterday's stream. So, our opponent's probably going to wreck us, because this is our new card, which is the big 5 power thing. I don't want this. Oh, wait, that card was actually quite good. It was this guy I didn't want, damn it. Got the big powerful thingy. Opening how much? Good. Hey, Stiv. What's up with the bottom of my screen? It's just that I'm on my laptop. That's what you mean. It is a bit annoying. It's something to do with my laptop. Oh, it's my turn. We haven't really got anything to play, so let's just pass. So you get 3 mana a turn in this game. Started yesterday after sponsoring. It's pretty decent. Let's go, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright, so play a Restless Threefold. So, they have 2 points, so they're ahead. I have 6 mana. What does this do? Deal 4 damage to a foe on the opposite row. If they're slaying, that returns with power, so that doesn't sound that good. I guess we're going to take the Elite Demolisher. Kind of clunky, though. We don't have a clean play for this turn, really. Probably got my mulligan wrong. I misread one of the cards when I mulliganed it, which didn't help. Like, we could play this, but that sounds pretty bad. And if we play this, we just end up wasting mana. This card's really good, though. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't even... It's opposite row, so I can't even play this. So the way the game works is it's more points, but there's also tactical points where they were winning in this location at the start. Oh, they also have a move card. The move cards are popping off. They're really, really good. We've got a very awkward hand still. I'm gonna very sadly do this. This feels pretty awful. I put my cam right mid. No, I'll keep it here. I'll just make it smaller. Thanks for the shout. That's the best spot still. Alright, we could have done with this card about 10 turns ago.
Just a slice.
Move this to the back. So we're ahead in the front.
Only war remains.
We're also ahead to the right now as well. Yeah, so you have... Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of explaining, am I? You have... It's because I'm trying to focus on the game. You have melee cards and range cards. So you can play the melee cards in the front and you can play anything to the sides. But there's only 2 slots at the sides. And there's 4 slots that you can play at the front and the back. You can play ranged at the front. You can play... melee at the front. Actually called brawler. And ranged at the back. Anything can go off to the side though. That's pretty good. 3. They are actually ahead at the front at the minute. Deal 1 damage to all other units and heroes. That's kind of nice because it sets up... Oh, I was going to say it sets up this guy. When did this even get... I don't even remember... Okay, I remember playing it. Let's just play this dude off to the left.
Let there be blood.
Still not a great target for the lightning blast. Whereas Gwent, you can rewind the VOD if you want to watch Gwent. We've switched to the sponsored part of the stream, which is Defiance. It's a new free-to-play card game. You can play it in your browser. There's in-game tournaments as well, which are free to enter and play in.
Forward.
If slain, returns to attack with 5 power.
Let there be blood.
Move this over to the right. So we've got like too many points off to the right now, really. The move cards are so strong. We could just pass the turn here. We'll just gain the 3 mana. Be at 6 and we could play 3 cards next turn perhaps. This guy's a very high MMR, so they've got a lot more experience than I do. And the thing is in this game is you can upgrade... When you upgrade cards, it actually improves their stats. So we're doing pretty well to hang in there. They're at 20 points currently. I'm at 17. They've just won the tactical points battle. I think I messed my mulligan up as well.
Just a slice.
Yeah, so... It's a battle of... You want more points on your side of the board, but you get tactical points here. Like you see, I'm winning this location, so I gain a tactical point at the start of my turn. At the start of their turn, they're going to be ahead in 1, 2, 3 locations. So if I didn't do anything here, they're going to get 3 points, 3 tactical points next turn. So I want to try and play around that. I have 6 mana, but I also have 3 spell mana. You can have like 3 spell mana, and you gain 3 normal mana a turn and 1 spell mana a turn. So here, what I might do is play this. I'm going to go here.
I'm going.
I'm going to play this, which deals 1 damage to everything. Oh, it doesn't finish this off. I thought it was finishing this guy off. Oh, it did. So I'm actually ahead to the left. Now, I could also play the monstrosity and sacrifice this, for example. But I think I can just hold on to it for now. Like, I don't think I really need to. So the only tactical points they got is at the back, because they're ahead at the back at the start of their turn.
Only
Yeah, they moved that guy, which makes sense. The move stuff is so strong in this game, for sure. I really like the move cards. Yeah, because you're clogged 2 positions, like being able to move stuff. Very, very powerful. If Slain returns to the field with 5 attack. Okay. If Slain returns to the field with 2 attack. It looks like they're going to 102 attack elemental on each of your flanks. That wasn't a very good play. We still get the tactical point to the left. Deal 2 damage to a foe on the opposite row to ranged. So we could actually remove their mover card, which seems quite good.
How much is your life worth?
And we're tying in the middle, so there's no tactical points there. We're tying at the back. So let's maybe just sacrifice this guy. Play this guy. I still have Lightning Blast. They have another flipping moving thing. Pain. They probably just move this big guy over to here. That's what I would do. Just move 2 of my big cards over here, so I end up kind of like overcommitting to the one location. But if we win this, this is the highest MMR player we've beaten by a large margin. This would be a big win. I'm not sure I agree with that play necessarily. So they are ahead in the back. What I could do is I could play the Sea Captain in the back here to get ahead. And I'll still have enough to play this in the last turn.
I will feed you to the fish.
And I can still play the Lightning Blast in the last turn as well. Because I still have that 3 spell mana. So I'm going to play It's a tie game. They're at 31. We're at 27. So we are trailing. And I think they have an extra card compared to us. Right, last turn. So I think we both have a turn to play. The Mortar's good, but it's come through too late. Well, the most value we can get on the Lightning Bolt is just that in the back. We're at 5. The only place for us to go is off to the right here to deny their tactical point. Only 4 points. That is lackluster. Expected it to be bigger. We're at 33. They're at 20 right now. They need a big point swing on the last turn. They summon the spiders, which is 3 points. And that's only 2. I think we've got them. Let's go! Big win! Woo! 10 times best of 1, yeah. Let's go. The gameplay is very, very interesting. We only won by 5. But they had a very high elo and we beat them. That's a big, big scalp. I'm chuffed with that, to be honest. Oh! Big news, everybody. We have got the reward box of dreams. Apparently this is mega rare, right? So it contains 1 common, 1 uncommon. You can only really get cards by just progressing. You can't like load up your credit card and get more in-game resources. You have to grind. I think you can get like cosmetics with a card. I don't even know if you can right now. Where that would be. But the reward box has a 48% chance of an epic, 48% chance of a legendary, and a 4% chance of a mythic. So we get 1 rare, 1 epic guaranteed, and then a random card, which is 48% epic, 48% legendary, and 4% mythic, which I was about to say that doesn't add up to 100%, but it does. So we get at least 2 epics, but hopefully we get an epic and a legendary, or maybe even an epic and a mythic. Come on. We got a legendary. Pog. Pog, pog, pog. All right, let's look at all the cards. All right, we got the... This is Inferior, which is... We play Inferiors, right? No, I play Infernal. Oh my god, it's an Infernal legendary. Oh, I'm excited. This costs 5, which is a lot. It's 2 stats. On attack, all our allies on the road game +2. It's very expensive. Destroy a foe with up to 3 attack. That's very good. Wait, that's really insanely good, actually. That card's great. Another Imperial. Gains +2 attack when you play a spell. And we got an Epic and a flipping Legendary. Both of the faction I play. What? Oh my god, it's got 12 stats. Requires to sacrifice 3 allies to deploy. Oh my days. Normally the reward box takes twice as many keys to open and you get half the rewards. The Valentine's event is essentially making everything ×4. Let's go. It is a great time to start playing, yeah. We are streaming because of the Valentine's event. Let's go. That is cracked. And the legendary, revive an ally that was sacrificed this game. Oh my days, chat. Our deck just became a lot better. And we can upgrade these cards, let's not forget as well. So let's look by Infernal. And let's see what happens if we upgrade these, right? Like, I think we want both. So the legendary, it costs a lot of gold to upgrade it, but let's do it. Wait. Let's actually check what happens. It only gets 1 power. What happens if we upgrade this guy? Imagine it's like, you only have to sacrifice it. It gets 4 power. 4 power seems worth it, right? And the synergy between them, right? Maybe. You sacrifice something. Bam! We revive it. I think this card's better. I like the fact that I can upgrade it and get 4 stats. That seems like a big upgrade value, right? It's absolutely huge. It's almost too big for its own good. We also upgrade this guy. I was clicking the wrong button. We don't have enough honor, but still. So we're adding that into the deck. We're adding this into the deck. We're going to cut the Mad Deceiver because we only just added that just now anyway. Probably get rid of the draw a card guy. Too expensive, I think. Oh no, let's get rid of the shield guy. The shield guy's terrible. Og. Alright, so we can go... There's no tournaments today, but we can go over to the market and see if there's any cards that we're interested in. Deal 4 damage to all... Okay, it requires sacrifice. I'm not really that interested in that. Void Blaster. Is there anything that's cheap? Or anything that's like time left soon? No. What's the cheapest buyout? 350. I could afford. This card's pretty good. I actually am tempted by that. Just buy it for 350. I think that might be worth it, honestly. It is only a level 1. But I think we only have one of these in the deck at the moment. It's probably not worth it, like, long term. I'll probably just pack another one. There's only one level 2 thing in the whole thing. Is it a good one? This card is quite okay and it's upgraded, but I'm just going to save my resources for now. I've almost got another reward box, actually. It's not as big of a one, but... Right, you can only have one in the deck. Makes sense. Against the fan. Similar MMR to us. Most similar matchup we've had, actually. I'm enjoying this game a lot. This card's very good. The Mortar's brilliant. +2 attack on deploy is probably the weakest we have. It's not a bad card, though. I like this card, too, but... Maybe I can try and find some more juice. Like the control aspect is nice. I might just keep this, honestly. Still playable. Adds a spell to your hand and lets you draw and discard a card. That's pretty powerful. Make the pain go away. So we're going to play like this, where we put the big guy off to the right to contest the right. So we're ahead to the right. And we also have something down in the middle. I didn't really want to put a one static card off to the left because the space is pretty precious. In one attack for each spell in hand. And they actually got ahead to the right, which is quite impressive. Draw a card, discard a card. I haven't seen a deck like this before. It's pretty spicy. So like one thing we could do that's interesting is we could just concede the right by playing Mortar to the left and just eating this, for example. But if we wanted to go taller, we could also just do that. I think I'm kind of fine with that. We play into Tool Punish.
Pay up or else.
I'm not sure you can Tool Punish a card that's like off the... Yeah, there's a card that punishes a tool card off over there, but I don't know if there's one that can help that much.
You do not stand alone.
Discard a card. That's a good card. Discard a card to gain 3 attack. That seems powerful. We could take the... See, they are competing now. And now suddenly they're ahead to the right. But I think this is like a good example of where we could use the Mortar. We could play the Mortar off to the left. Just basically give up on the right. They're at 13. This is a 3-point play. It's not enough. I could see us just going like off to the right with the Mortar. To the left, sorry. We give them the victory point there, but we're contesting the left now. They have the draw engine, and it has felt like it's made a pretty big difference so far.
Time for a big bang.
Gains 1 attack whenever you play a spell. Well, we can remove that. Deal 4 damage to a target and 1 to adjacent ones. Fair. We can remove that in the back, though. That's nice. Revive an ally that was sacrificed this game. That's kind of spicy. Oh, that was the wrong play. No! I used the wrong card by accident. What a donut. Rip. That's painful.
Time to reposition.
That's a great card. Steal 6. Why can I not use that? Huh?
The master's will be done.
I guess nothing was sacrificed this game, huh? RIP! Why can I not use this? Your opponent can't play spells next turn. That would explain it.
Show me what you're worth.
Yeah, these card draw cards are pretty good. Not gonna lie. I wonder if there's another one. Oh! We found him.
Show me what you're worth.
This card's insane. I think it's really popped off for them. Just been a card draw tool. I don't think it costs much to play. I don't know if you can see how much a card costs once it's down. I imagine in the future you'll be able to right click to like fully zoom in and see the art. That would be a nice feature. It says a shield. Such a shame I don't have anything to just play in the back to start getting a tactical point there, really. They're just miles ahead, aren't they, unfortunately? That play where I used the tool punish, I think, cost us completely. A chance, really.
Don't lose your head.
This uses spell mana, though. You see I've got like the 3 spell mana here. You get 1 spell mana at a turn.
You are safe now.
We're kind of cooked, not going to lie.
How much is your life worth?
This card draw engine was insane. Drew them like drew them like 6 or 7 cards, I think. It's actually nuts. Like one of the best cards I've seen so far. Bam! No, I can only play in the front. Okay. Can right click to cancel, that's nice. They're all brawlers. That's why I'm getting confused. Their cards aren't that much more leveled up than mine, to be honest. This is a level 1 card that I'm talking about. The cards really are not that much more leveled up than mine.
Let's talk gold.
When I kill was level 4, fair. I mean, my lightning bolt's level 3.
Dinner.
Damn, that resets it. That is insane. Or Motar.
But you still have a lot to learn.
It wasn't exactly close, was it?
Just a slice.
Just gonna go for a wee. GG. That one was not very close, was it? That guy has got a much better deck than their Elo would suggest, honestly. I guess they're grinding. Check the market, mate. Ooh, there's a few cheaper things to buy here. Someone's selling stuff. I don't want that. This guy is kind of not worth it either. I wouldn't mind buying some stuff, but buying anything that's basic just feels like a waste. You know what I mean? But maybe it's not a waste, to be honest. The card's good enough. 350 is the only thing I could buy here. That guy, which... The card's bad. It's cool that you can see like how much... Oh, you can't. You can see the bids. You can always see how much one's sold for. This thing ends in 1 hour. Card's not terrible. So if you wanted to like make money trading, or not make money, but like make in-game resources trading, probably pop off with it. Very impressive though you can get that high up. Yeah, I'm only level 5. Oh. Classic training. All right. Well, this card is better in the late game, so we'll mulligan that. This is our new legendary. I would feel bad to get rid of. This card's also just not very good in the early game. It's like a late game payoff. I think we just passed turn 1. We've got 2 reactive damage cards. The wager is basically you can wager before you queue for extra resources. The thing is a lot of people are better than me at the moment, so I don't think it's worth the risk. So we could remove that. If we go, it will be 5 damage. It might be worth it.
How much is your life worth?
I'm going.
Go off to the left. We're kind of incentivized to sacrifice something good. Well, that's a big thingamajiggamabobber. I like the look of the Motar here. Yeah, I also... I'm just not going near the wager system at the moment. I think it's a very cool idea, though. Bear in mind, like, the game's early access, basically, right? So... these things can be fed back on and tweaked. Yeah, just sacrifice thing in the back. It's a pretty good res target. We need the big guy, right? 16 pointer. That's the money card. It's actually better than the legendary we have for now, but there's some interesting synergy between the two potentially as well down the line. So 3 plus 3. Doesn't it deal 3 damage? It's like 3 plus 4.
The master's will be done.
Bam. That is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I like that. We have 8, they have 7. We could also eat this now, the Motar, and then play this in the front. Ooh, lightning bolt on the Motar maybe? Yep. Bummer, that's pretty good. Damn, bad for me.
Is someone there?
Deal 1 damage to target for each other ally on the row. Ouch. Oh, the big man. Maybe we just contest the front to just secure. 4. They have 4, 7, 9. I'm almost there, so maybe I just go off to the right.
Only war remains.
Means they get a victory point, but I'm sure they're getting the victory point off to the right. Yeah, I like the point system a lot. Absolutely. Absolutely.
One day you will regret this.
Oh, I can't play this in the front. Bummer. We definitely could do with a couple more cards. Just some commons even, right? Just like double copies of some commons, because we have some pretty bad cards in the deck at the moment. That's quite a spooky card for them to find. It's quite late in the day for it though. Set the attack of a unit to 3. They actually use it on their own thing, which I'm not sure is the right play. I assume they have the option. Oh! The piggy! The piggy! Bam, 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 bam! Have it. It looks like a win.
You will learn to fear me.
We're at 15, we're at like 31 or so.
You will learn to fear me.
No victory point off to the left as well there. GG. I've not got many points left. I haven't worked out the balance between the factions yet, to be honest. I've just stuck with my own, so it's hard to tell because it's hard to know. And it seems reasonable. There's also neutral cards, which I think is nice, right? Like I just upgraded a lightning bolt as my first card I sunk a lot of upgrade points into because I was like, I can use this in anything I want. What I should probably take a look at is trying to sell some of my stuff. But it's probably not going to sell immediately, right? So. Alright, we've got a reward box. Oh! We only got 1 inferior. Oh no, we're Inferno anyway. We got this guy, which we actually play a copy of, but it's one of the ones I want to drop. It could be good down the line though. Mind Weaver. Disable target foe or ally ability, removes buffs and debuffs and restore base deck. That's a very good card. It is expensive, but it's got some decent stats. This seems to be good enough. Hey, Beef Buff. We were gwenting earlier. I think this is good enough to go into our deck. On deploy, may discard a card to gain 2 attack. That's pretty good. On deploy, increase the fly counter of ally celestials by 1. On deploy, all other allies on the row. I think that's also quite good. Just a two stats for 1. That's pretty good. It's those kinds of things I should start looking at selling. So I just want to try. I'm just committed. Oh, we've got another reward box. 2 basic and 3 commons. I would love some basic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This guy's already in the deck and we can play 2 of him now. That's so good. This is a really good card to upgrade as well. On deploy, gain +1 attack for each spell. I'm kind of not bothered by any of these guys. The upgrades. Deck continues to improve. I actually just want to see if I can upgrade this guy immediately, honestly. And this card seems good as well, right? The Mind Weaver. Disables target foe or ally ability. Removes buffs and debuffs and restores base strength. It's like a tool punish. Can't be bad. Still want to be at 30 cards though. To be honest, this guy's also like become better now. We've got an extra thing to use him on. I think he's a bit mid. What happens if you upgrade him? He gains a stat at the last turn. Which, I mean, last turn is not great because it doesn't really help with the tactical points. But it's an interesting way of balancing things. What do we get rid of? What happens if we upgrade this one as well? After turn 5? Kind of a big deal. We probably could just do a lot of smaller upgrades on the card. Like, probably time to start doing some smaller upgrades, right? Rather than just like the big upgrades. I wanted to... Let me go out of this, I think. Just leave for now. I want to search by Infernal. Right. Let's start upgrading some of the other cards that we use. And we know we're going to use for a long time. For example, this guy. 3 honor. I think he's just always going to be in the deck. It's only a point. It's something we need to burn copies of in order to upgrade. Is burning copies, though... Would that not make it a good purchase from the market? Wasn't there one on the market? I think someone snapped it up. I think I could have bought one. I think I was supposed to. Rip. Because even though it's a hero, you need more to upgrade it. So it was actually a good purchase. Would have been kind of pricey. Right, this is a guy I want to upgrade. Two stats. Oh, he only got 1 stat. Mind. 1 stat's to the stat. This guy's the last turn. It's not that much of an impressive upgrade. I'm sure we want to continue using him though. I think I'll upgrade. one of these. These cards are really good. I think I'll upgrade the other one as well. That's all our honor gone. Just got some more stats in there. We get an achievement probably for doing some upgrades. Nice. All right. And then we want to go to the deck builder. Oops. Oops. Refresh. I've never had to do that before. I think it's really cool that this is like feeling so smooth in a browser. Pretty impressive. So I definitely want to add this guy into the deck. No doubt about that. I think this card's good as well. Unfortunately, the UI for the deck build is a bit lacking at the minute. It's quite fiddly to actually get rid of what I want to get rid of. But I can do it that way. There we go. I like the Tormented one. This card's really good. And we obviously want to add the second one in. Question is, what do we get rid of? I like the 2-cost cards in general. I think it's got to be something that's more expensive, probably. The card draw one's a weird one. Because it draws you cards, but it's like, is it really worth it? I think I want to get rid of the Wartime Inventor. I think it's bad. And maybe I'll just get rid of the card draw guy. I don't know. Like the card draw guy, every time I have it, I do tend to play it. But maybe it's just bad. We have a low curve, so we shouldn't really need... I don't know. I never like end the game with spare mana, so I'm not sure the card draw guy is super necessary. It's like you pay 4 to draw a card. When you could just not play him in the first place. So you might draw a few cards, but I don't know. I think it's not so hot. Alright, we definitely don't want this in the opening hand because it's like a finisher. This card's good, but maybe not in the opening hand. Alright, they go first. Pass. I think I'm going to play. Get ahead here. What does Mandrake do? Really careful with upgrade. Yeah. Oh, it's me against Carol from the chat. Let's go. Hog.
I'm going.
Well, they're not ahead, so kind of chilling for now. Let's just get ahead to the left. Try and get some tactical points in here. They did say they're going to leave. Yeah, don't worry. They said they're going to leave. I'm down for the game. I'm well up for it. If same returns with 5 attack, that's a rare. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of those in my life. My upgraded card comes in clutch. Bam.
I will deliver your heads to my master.
Master! Master! Sorry. Might have problems. We got stats on stats on stats, guys. Look at us go. We got Triss just chilling in the back here. The thing is what I like about my deck is, in theory, like I have a lot of big stats early to get tactical points. That's why I also like the low curve cards. Destroy a foe with up to 6 attack. Are you dizzy? They only tied the right. Okay, now they're ahead. Oh no, they're not. They tied the right, but they got ahead to the back. Make the pain go away! This will be a good time for the Mind Weaver, a debut. The Mind Weaver. I mean, the right just gets us ahead. I think it's super reasonable. But also, we could go to the back. Go to the back. Reset. Bam. The Mind Weaver. That's pretty powerful. Because it's an engine, we can keep doing it. I imagine it's probably going to get removed. The upgrade on the Mind Weaver was after turn 5. I think it actually might be a pretty good upgrade because it gives it protection as an engine. Quite a lot more difficult to remove a 2-3. Make the pain go away! That's my favorite card. Just because of the voice line. The Mind. Oh. It's interesting to see some cards that I don't have. This card's insane, by the way. Holy moly. On our side. Make the pain go away.
Just a slice. The pain. Make the pain go.
That's what I said. Make the pain go away. Okay, I'm getting worse at it. The more I do it, the worse I become at it. They're ahead. They just have more stats than us. I'm running out of juice in my hand. They play any cards which drew? This card's insane. It is a hero, though. You can play one of them. It is nuts, though. Holy moly, Batman. We're running out of juice a bit. The lightning bolt does pop off, though. It's a lot of points. It's our best card. Alright, the movement card's insane. And unfortunately, I can't remove it. This guy. I'm a bit worried. Only war remains. I do think there's a world we're supposed to put the thingamajig and bobber back in the deck. We're ahead, guys. The lightning bolt. The card draw guy. I don't know. It would just be nice to find like the card draw guy. Like, it's kind of bad. I think. Like, if you get it early, you cycle your deck and you have more agency of what you play. That's the biggest advantage of it. It doesn't really give you that many more resources though, because you pay 4 to pay a 1-cost card. It's, I don't know. Whenever I draw it, I'm always kind of happy to see it, I guess. I probably will put it back. Gotta be better than some of this stuff. Deal 4. That's a big thingy-majigger. Maybe I just need to like increase my curve a bit. My curve might be a bit too low. Make the pain go away. They have 6 down the middle. I have 5. This just keeps us ahead. It's fine. We haven't drawn the big thing yet. Banish 3. And it's like 16 stats. Find that we're popping off. Yeah, 30 card decks are quite a lot, I think. I actually think it would be interesting if the decks were smaller in size. Maybe not. 30 feels like a lot of cards. Obviously, I don't know how much thinning is actually possible.
How much is your life worth?
No! I right click to try and not play it, but I cancelled the ability. Just lost 2 points. Make the pain go away! Og.
Let there be blood.
Up, up. Where's the big guy? 1 in 17 to just top deck the big guy. Maybe that was our last turn, actually. 25. It's already a tie. I think we lost this one, sadly. If we draw our big 18-point guy for once, we would have won, I think. Pain Master. I think we learned the lesson that the card draw guy is probably good just to draw the better cards. Make the pain go away. Yeah, the card draw guy is worth it to like draw into more spells as well, right? Oh. GG. It wasn't close, was it? It certainly wasn't close. It started off looking like it might be. And it ended not close. Unlucky, I guess. I think I didn't put a wager up for it, innit? Make the pain go away. Probably don't have time for another one, actually. I think that'll be up for us. Yeah, it will be. But we can do some more upgrades. Will we go? Is there any factionless cards that are worth upgrading? Like this guy, what happens if I upgrade him? Oh, the cooldown reduces. That's actually a big deal. Oh, no, it doesn't. He just gets an extra stat. But he would be a reasonable upgrade. I already upgraded the lightning bolt. I think this one's a good upgrade. Like, any of the neutral cards kind of make sense. This one's probably just not good enough to upgrade, but... we don't have any honor, unfortunately. Is there anything we could buy? We could buy any of this because it's... I don't like this card. I don't like that either. I don't like any of these cards, I think. I mean, we could buy this guy. This guy for 200 is almost good. Because you need more copies to buy more, right? Like, honestly, this guy for 200, even though I've been saying he's bad, I think he might actually be good. I'm kind of tempted to buy it. I think I'm probably not supposed to, but that seems kind of reasonable. 200 buyout for this guy. If I could buy both right now, I think I would go for it. Right, let's create an auction. What could I sell? I bet I could sell this lightning bolt for a small fortune. I guess I should try and sell, like, other faction stuff. How much should I sell the twins for? The cheapest rare buyout is 600 or so. I think it's quite a good card. I don't know. Hey, Steve. Oh, what is that? Oh, sorry. I was looking at the VOD to check what started. So confused. I don't quite feel confident enough selling anything, you know? Minora. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm kind of tempted to buy something, though, but there's nothing that's quite calling my name. This guy does seem like it's the only playable card that's for sale. That's cheap. I feel like I could probably just buy it and sell it for more. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's buy it. We bought something. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip in, sell it for more. I'm actually not. I kind of want it. I think I want to. I want the other one. What? You successfully won it. Nice. Og. For science. Maybe we should try and sell it. I think it's a good card. I think it's fine. Now let's try and sell it. Create auction. Factionless. Create auction. Do 32 hours. Allow buyout. We sold it for 200. Let's try and get 350 for it. We're trading, guys. I wonder if there's a tax on the market. Usually it would be like 5%. I don't know. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you very much to Defiance for sponsoring the stream. You can find it at playdefiance.com. It is a very, very fun game. Play it in your browser. There's in-game tournaments that are free to play and enter as well. Very, very cool. Thanks to Defiance for sponsoring the stream. Thanks to the chat for supporting me and hanging out. I appreciate you very much. I'm going to be making, in an hour or so, a Gwent, physical Gwent update video. And later on, I'll also be making a Disney Lorcana video where I'll be revealing my new card. I'm going to raid my friend Eggs. I haven't raided her in ages. So let's go over and say hello to Eggs. Check in on her because I didn't speak to her for ages. I appreciate you guys all very much. Like I say, there's going to be no more Gwent streams for probably at least a couple weeks now. Because I am going away for like 10 days. But there's going to be Disney Lorcana stream on Saturday. There's going to be, it looks like a Disney Lorcana stream on Monday. And then the following weekend, there's also going to be Disney Lorcana streams on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think. But yeah. Thanks, everyone. I do appreciate you very much. Did the raid work yet? Or is it pending still? Did it work? Oh, alright. I'm going to raid Eggs. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks again to Defiance for sponsoring. And thanks all for hanging out. See you later.